Hello, listeners. Welcome to A Familiar Journey, a D&D actual play podcast brought to you by Brain Adventures. A Familiar Journey tells the story of 4 animal familiars on a quest to save the legendary heroes of the realm from a mysterious evil entity. Let's meet our animal adventurers.
Hi everyone, my name is Logan Anderson and I play Nimbus the sheep. And this episode's fun fact for Nimbus is the local squirrels have befriended Nimbus, and so Nimbus lets them into the house when no one is home.
Hi, my name is Christina and I play Arminda. And Arminda's fun fact of the day is that she hates that people touch her crystal ball because she's connected to the crystal ball. So she feels everything that happens to the crystal ball, so she hates slimy stuff. Even though she's kind of slimy.
Hi, I'm Anna and I play Discount the Chameleon, and a fun fact about Discount is Discount thinks every fact about them is a fun fact.
Cheater!
It may be cheating, but it is Discount accurate.
Alright. And hello, I am Izzy Rebels. I am the Dungeon Master for A Familiar Journey, and I also play Cloudy the Cat. Cloudy's fun fact for this episode is, Cloudy has a reoccurring dream about flying around the night sky amongst the stars. Her eyes always have a special sparkle to them the following morning.
Cute.
So cute.
Last time on A Familiar Journey, after entering Discount's family dungeon, Nimbus, Arminda, and Cloudy battle against a gelatinous cube, but are saved in the nick of time by some familiar friends, Lucky and Slippy, who have been treasure hunting and offer up the hilt of Telderon. Meanwhile, Discount has been separated from the group and finds a small shape-shifting monster known as a mimic, who reveals to Discount that both he and Telderon have shape-shifting powers because they themselves are mimics.
So, let's get right into this. Discount, you are still behind bars. Not metaphorically speaking, you are literally behind bars.
Yeah.
I'm going to need Arminda and Nimbus, and I will also have Cloudy roll perception checks.
And 11.
Ooh, I got a 24.
Whoa, I got a 24.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so Nimbus, I guess you just basically won't hear this, but Arminda and Cloudy both will. Arminda and Cloudy, you both hear, hello out there. Anybody willing to come help this little owlbear cub out? I'm also trapped in a dungeon and I don't particularly care for it. So some assistance would be greatly appreciated.
Cubber!
And I don't hear him.
I don't hear him either.
Cloudy turns her attention. She's just like, was that what I think it was?
What was it?
I think it was that little the owlbear, Cubber, right?
Yes. Cubber.
Yeah, I swear I just heard him.
I can detect him with my thing that detects animals, right?
You want to do locate creature again?
Yeah, that one.
Sure, go
Locate
ahead.
creature.
Yeah, that's probably safer than like exploring the dungeon. So yeah, you can go ahead and just cast that spell again, and then yeah, you'll be able to sense Cubber's presence here. Cubber is not far away, maybe like 80 feet from where you currently are, in a different direction. If you want to go down there, you can. Cloudy or Lucky or Nimbus or anyone will come with you to back you up as well.
Okay, so who's coming with me to find the little bear? Weird bear.
Oh boy, I will. I haven't seen Cubber in forever.
Okay.
Cubber? I can't go after Cubber. I'm behind bars.
It's okay, I've almost got your little jail cell unlocked.
I gotta go after Cubber. I gotta go. I'm his papa.
It's fine, Discount. Just go, Arminda, Nimbus. Just hurry back.
I'm his hoof.
Whatever he said. Let's go.
All right, so Arminda and Nimbus are gonna head down that way, further into the dungeon. Discount. So, last we heard from you, you were dealing with some sort of like revelations happening. You've got this little mimic here. Yeah, an identity crisis. You've got this little mimic here who has been able to telepathically speak with you. So, what's going on in Discount's head?
Well, I mean, my son is out there. My son, Cubber. But, also, Actually, I want to know, do I have any insight? Is this mimic able to talk to me because I'm a mimic, or because mimics are telepathic? Or this mimic just happens to be telepathic?
I mean, I guess I'll just let you know. I don't know why Discount would know this, but yeah, mimics can telepathically communicate with other mimics. So the mimic can't do this with anyone other than other mimics. So far, that is you, kind of.
Oh,
basically.
Oh no. That means if the others see this mimic, they could attack this mimic unless I do something.
Maybe.
I mean, in no other campaign would I see a mimic and not kill it on sight.
That's true.
And so Discount immediately realizes there is far more. The group poses far more danger to this mimic than this mimic poses to the group now. And I'm just like,
So I have friends here, and I don't think that they are friendly to mimics, at least not on sight. So, we have to make you friends. Or hide you. Or make you friends. Or hide you.
Oh, I'm really good at hiding. And then the mimic jumps up on top of your head and mimics the shape of your hat. Is on top of your hat. So it's a hat on your hat.
I love that.
This is perfect. No one will ever notice that there's a hat on my hat, because the hat, you as a hat look just like my hat, and that's practically invisible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
So, just to clarify, is this mimic hat, like, stacked on top of the other hat, or is it, like, fully over top of it?
It's fully over top of it, but there's no reason that at any point, given maybe the way Discount moves or something, that this hat might kind of like raise a bit, and then you would see a second hat under the hat and be like, whoa, has Discount had two hats this whole time?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I have two hats? Do you really think I'm the kind of uncultured person that would only have one hat on at a time?
Well, I don't have any hats.
You hear like a big click, and the jail cell bars lift up, and Cloudy pokes her head through there again and is like, Discount, why are you talking to yourself so much?
Because talking to yourself is a sign of intelligence, and I am so smart. So smart!
Mm-hmm. I doubt that, but whatever. So yeah, anyway, Cubber's out here, and she looks at Lucky and Slippy, and she's like, do you guys have a map or something, a way to get out of here? Because I cannot retrace my steps in here. This place is basically a maze. And Lucky is like, oh, a map. Yeah, that would have been a good idea, but no, we don't have one. Why else would we be down here for like a day and a half? Yeah, we're like clearly lost. Like desperately lost.
Lost and pilfering my inheritance!
Yeah, but I mean, that's just kind of what we do. Cut to Arminda and Nimbus. So, you two are making your way down here. You have a torch to keep the lights on. Keep yourself making sure that you can, keep an eye on your environment. Can both of you make perception checks or investigation?
I rolled a 2, and I have a -1, so that is a 1.
Cool.
This is not a nat one.
I got a 22.
Okay. Nimbus, as you're strolling through here, you just straight up like fall under the water for a second. And then you just like keep walking, and you come above the water, and you're like completely drenched now, but you're totally fine. But you did fall for a second, and you took 32 points of damage.
What?
Yeah.
What? In water?
This water isn't exactly water. Like you basically fell into a trap. The water in there isn't exactly water.
Do I
It's
get
more
a
so
deck
like
save?
acid.
I have danger sense.
On a nat one? Or no, you didn't get a nat one. Yeah, go ahead. Give me a deck save. You have advantage, right?
I have an 18.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
damn.
So then go ahead and just take half of that damage.
So 16.
Yeah.
Yes. Arminda, you see that and everything else happening in the world with a 22.
Ow, that water is sharp.
Arminda, not only do you see that happening, but in the direction you're heading, you see some sort of giant, looks like an oozy monster, like blob thing hanging from the ceiling above you.
Mm.
It's just above like Nimbus's view, and Nimbus is a little bit taller than you, so it's hanging just enough. You could just go under it, but you can see that it's slightly like shaking and moving. Looks to be alive.
Ugh, that's gross. I will just go into that creature's mind and make sure what it wants.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
So you
if
want
it's
to do
just like chilling, I'll just go. But if it
Okay.
wants to eat me, right?
Okay.
Exploring a dungeon, gonna find Cubber, gonna travel underground in a cave of just Count's inheritance.
Okay, that's enough, ship. Thank you.
All right. So you're doing detect thoughts again, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So with your detect thoughts, just on the surface thoughts, you hear, God, I should have known this was going to happen. I should have known, like, this is adventuring by yourself is so hard. No wonder so many other animals have humanoid counterparts. I don't know why I thought I could do this. I'm so stupid. I'm in so much trouble. And the voice sounds vaguely familiar to you, but you can't place exactly why. And then you hear out loud, be like, hey, who is that? Trying to read my mind. Get out of there.
Hello. I'm Arminda.
I'm Nimbus.
Yes, the ship is named.
Arminda! Nimbus! Oh my god. Please, can you help me? Can you get me out of here?
Who are
Who
you?
is that?
It's me, Maggie. Do you remember the butterfly?
Oh, yes.
Maggie.
Yeah,
Where
I
are
do
you?
remember Maggie.
I'm in this big oozy blob thing. I guess the walls here, like, have pimples or something. I don't know.
Nimbus will look for Maggie.
I mean, you can see, once your attention is drawn to it, you see the giant, like, oozy
Blob.
mess here. Yeah.
Is Maggie inside of it, or is?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is inside of it.
Yeah. From what you can tell, this is like another trap that, was set off to capture intruders.
Nimbus? Can Nimbus jump to it?
No. You can do anything you want, but do not touch the blob.
You don't have to jump, really. You maybe have to, like, stand up a little bit taller, but you don't have to jump to get to the very, like, bottom of it. But I don't know, are you trying to get to the top of it, or?
Nimbus is like about to like bite it, and then it's like, as like Arminda yells, it's like, and like lowers back down a little bit.
Good ship, good ship. How can we help, Maggie? No touching.
Do you have anything, like, sharp to cut something in here?
Yes, the ship has everything in the wool.
Discount put swords from the poachers into my wool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's true. I can tell.
Not gonna lie, I put everything in Nimbus's wool because then I wouldn't have to keep track of my own inventory.
Yeah.
The downside is
Nimbus
You've
also
got
isn't
nothing.
keeping
I
track.
have no
Without Nimbus.
But no, I also that means I have no inventory.
Exactly.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll just mage hand the sword and stab the blob.
Okay, cool.
Maybe not stab it, like cut it
Yeah.
along it.
Yeah, we will. I'll just say you can be careful enough with this to cut into it. I just need you to make an Arcana check at the end. There's already a hole Maggie can get out of. I just need to make sure on something real quick.
Okay. I got a 13.
Once again, Arminda, you kind of feel your telekinesis and your magic get a weird boost of power, and the sword, it like shakes in the air, vibrates so crazy, like fast and hard. And then as soon as you realize you're doing this, you blink, and the sword gets blasted and shot like an arrow, and it cuts through the rest of the oozy blob thing, and it goes straight into the ceiling and is stabbed in there.
That's not good.
Goodbye, sword.
And Maggie slowly kind of crawls her way out until she just kind of like flops down. A reminder to everybody here, Maggie is a giant butterfly. And she's just like, oh my God, thank you so much. I've been stuck in there for what feels like hours. I don't know why I thought I could be an adventurer, why I thought I could come to this dungeon and like do dungeoneer stuff, but like
Deep
clearly
breaths,
I'm not.
Maggie. Deep breaths.
Right,
There
I'm
you
sorry.
go.
Okay. But yeah, what are you doing down here?
We're looking for Cubber.
Yes.
Oh, that's me. I'm right over here. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate that you're looking for me because not a lot of other people do that. I'm not known as popular.
Oh boy, Cubber, it's me. One of your new parents. Nimbus.
Oh, it's Nimbus, little sheep. Oh my gosh. Arminda, you can tell that Cubber is directly around the corner from here, and you should have no problem being able to just, turn that corner and find Cubber, who is also locked behind a jail cell.
Perfect. Just what we needed.
Nimbus will try and hook a horn and just rip the bars off.
Okay, go ahead, give me, I guess, like an athletics check.
Cool. That's a 7.
Okay.
Can I wolf out and try again?
Yeah, Nimbus, you get the feeling that you have the strength to open these bars, but you're gonna need a bit of a boost.
All right, that's a 15.
Cool. What happens when you wolf out a little bit to open these bars?
I think Nimbus's just front legs turn more predator-like and get kind of veiny, and like it goes up to Nimbus's neck, and like the veins spread into like his face, but like more up towards his horns than his like snout, like before, and just digs into the ground and just.
That's some Baphomet-sounding sheep.
It's almost sounds like a Nimbus grunt, but also sounds like a growl at the same time. Pulls the bars off and throws them to the other side.
Yeah. Cool. That 100% happens, and Arminda, you do obviously notice, Nimbus kind of like wolfing out here. Maggie does as well, and Maggie looks at you, Arminda. She says, "Oh, he's getting pretty good at that, huh?"
Yes, pretty good.
Okay.
Good job, sheep. Now go back to being a sheep. Please.
Like shakes my head and stuff, and like tries to like shake back into sheep form.
Cool. Go ahead and give me we're gonna do a Constitution saving throw.
It's an 11.
Okay. So you shake to kind of like disperse the wolf in you, and you see everything turns a sickly shade of red for a moment, and you can tell the wolf isn't leaving. But Cubber comes up to you after you open it, and he hugs you, and he's like, "Oh, it's the sheep boy. Oh, I miss you so much. Where's my new papa, the chameleon?"
Let's go for your papa. Let's go move. Let's move. I don't like it here.
Like father, like son, he's also trapped behind a grate. Let's go get him. And we should really rename this dungeon the Friend Dungeon, because like all of our friends are here.
Well, after I left, I really wanted to try and become an adventurer myself, but apparently that's a really hard undertaking when you're flying solo.
Yeah, you need to form a party. I wouldn't make it anywhere without Arminda and Discount. Cloudy too.
A party. Gotcha. Okay, so I'll get some balloons, some streamers, maybe some fruit punch.
Oh, no, like a team. Hey, I know. Maggie, you want to be an adventurer too. Why don't you and Cubber form a party together?
Oh, I guess I don't know. The first thing about Cubber would probably be first note. But they seem nice. Are you nice, Cubber? And Cubber is like, "Oh, yeah. From what I've been told, I've been told that I'm very nice."
Hey guys, talking and moving and talking and walking. Let's go.
All right, so you all continue back towards the way that you came from. Discount, you are now free from your little prison here, and you have your mimic secret, or I guess multiple mimic secrets now.
Yeah, I guess so. How much gold can I take with me?
3.
Yeah, if you're carrying it yourself, you can take about 3 gold. Otherwise, you could potentially work with your new little mimic friend and see what they can store.
Hey, I'm sorry, I never got your name. I'm Discount, the chameleon. I guess I'm Discount, the mimic chameleon? The chameleon mimic?
The
Anyway, Kamimic! I'm Discount the Kamimic. Anyway, I didn't get your name.
Oh, yeah. It's because I don't have one.
Oh.
I don't, like, have any friends or family because, like, all the mimics left the dungeon when I was, like, a baby. And so now I'm just kind of, like, here, like, hanging out, eating gold sometimes or whatever.
Left the dungeon, in quotes.
Wait, what? Why quotes?
Because that sword is made out of mimics.
Oh, right.
Mm.
You know what? I don't think Discount can put that kind of 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
just gonna gloss over
right, yeah.
that little bit of darkness right
Mhm.
there.
It's a pretty dark turn to take, a dark avenue.
Yeah, just gonna gloss over that fact.
Well, in that case, well, when we met, you were a bag, so I'm gonna call you Baggy. I mean, unless you have a different, like, name you want, you can be whatever you can be whatever you want, like, actually be whatever you want. So you could have any name.
That's true. Baggy works. I like that. I'm good with that. Like I said, I've never had a name, so I don't really know, like, the rules and everything, but it sounds good. Sounds like it could definitely be used to identify me. So I'm good with that.
I don't think there are rules to names, because Nimbus and Cloudy are both named after clouds, but neither of them look the same. So I don't think there are rules.
Cloudy, like, pulls you out with her tail, Discount, and she's just like, Discount, who are you talking to? You're clearly not talking to yourself.
I am absolutely talking to myself.
Can I roll? Can I?
Deception.
Can I roll for? Yeah, can I roll deception?
Yeah, go ahead.
26. Hell
Ooh.
yeah!
Nice.
We will know
Okay.
Baggy.
All right, so Cloudy's just like, "God, you're so weird. She just like,
Yep.
she just kind of like haphazardly drops you onto the ground.
I stick a hand onto Baggy just to hold it down,
All
them
right.
down, just to hold them down, and I just, kind of do a little jig. Yeah, I'm weird, all right. I'm such a weirdo. Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Right. Anyway, so we're apparently trapped in here because nobody knows a way out. And then after she says that, Nimbus, Arminda, Maggie, and Cubber all make their way back here.
Hello, we're back.
Did you hear that we're all trapped down here because Lucky, the ancient rabbit man, and Slippy, the sluggy, nasty snail guy, don't have a map?
Maybe we can figure out the exit all together.
Yeah, maybe we can.
I have a
so
map.
can
Nimbus pulls up the map to the world.
That doesn't really work here, Ship, but thank you. Oh, an idea. I
What?
could go into somebody's mind and see how we got in, and then
True.
realize the way out.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something that we could try. So who would Arminda use that on?
Not the frog, not the cat. Both very distracted. Maybe the sheep.
Cloudy's like licking her leg, and she's like, "What do you mean distracted?"
I'll take the sheep.
Okay.
Nimbus, relax.
Yeah?
I'm gonna go into your head.
Cool, that's exciting. So it's like kind of bouncing up and down a little bit.
Am I regretting this already?
So I'm actually going to ask Arminda, go ahead and make an Arcana check with advantage.
22.
22. Awesome. So with that, Arminda, you go to cast Detect Thoughts on Nimbus's mind, and you see a vision of Margulies, and you see her shackled up in a dungeon, and she is in pain, and she's crying tears. And you see Margulies has she has like a literal waterfall for hair, and the water that's coming out of her eyes, it's streaming so much that the waterfall that is her hair seems to be like decreasing in size. And you can tell that is a sign of her being dehydrated, which is very dangerous for Margulies. She is like a water elemental, a water genasi to be specific. And you know that this isn't something from Nimbus's mind. This is you casting Detect Thoughts on such a powerful level that you inherently went to the mind of someone who is dearly close to you.
Wait, so that means she's like close to me physically?
Not close in proximity, but I will say though, you do know based on the fact that connection happened, that you are closer to Margulies than you've ever been before.
Okay.
But then yeah, you can go ahead and you can read Nimbus's mind as well.
After that crazy experience.
I was just gonna say, Nimbus, you can choose to fail the saving throw to allow Arminda to go into your mind.
Nimbus will fail.
Okay, cool.
Not that Nimbus could probably pass if he wanted to.
Okay.
I mean, you could try just for sheep and giggles.
So,
Don't do it.
Arminda, what does you reading Nimbus's mind look like?
So Arminda is in this like crazy wool maze because there's also wool in his head. And she's tracking down the moment we left the raccoons with the bags and everything. So I'm tracking down the phrase we're gonna steal a castle?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what they said.
So I'm going off of that because that's where we started.
Okay.
So I'm
cool.
like Armina's swimming in the pool of
Arminda,
wool.
go ahead, give me an investigation check.
23.
So with that, you can find the direction that you're supposed to go, and as you get closer, you begin to feel a presence there with you in Nimbus's mind. And at first, you're like, oh, it's Grogmir, the purple dragon. But
The wolf.
yeah, as you get closer and closer to that memory, you hear growling of the wolf. And down the hall in the direction you need to go, you see Nimbus's werewolf form. And cut to discount.
All right.
All right, so discount. Now that you've kind of got some insight into your own, I don't know, I guess biology, you can feel like some stuff happening. You're beginning to connect the wires of like, oh, this is like why you can transform into animals. And this is like why you've got like this weird power with like nature now and stuff like that. And so there's a lot of things kind of slowly working themselves out. And then the next thing that you kind of understand is the sword, Telderon. I believe Cloudy and Arminda confirmed that you do have it now. Like the party has it, and you can hear it talking to you. Because if you remember, Telderon is a sentient sword.
Oh, that's creepy.
Mm-hmm. So you can hear it talking to you, and because you know it is made of mimics, you know that it is because it is a mimic. It's made of mimic that can like talk to you. So you just hear, you can't make out like the words or anything, but you hear like the sounds of whispers coming from Nimbus's wool, and you know it's Telderon.
You know what? Since I'm part mimic and I keep outing myself every time I open my mouth. Can I telepathically talk to Maggie?
Yeah, you can try. Go ahead and give me a,
Oh no.
let's do insight.
Insight. All right. Oh my god, I rolled an 18.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
The
So,
dice love me.
so you can go ahead and communicate with Baggy telepathically from here on out.
All right.
Becky, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, I can do it. Becky, do you hear Telderon in Nimbus's butt?
Well, okay. I can hear it.
Do you hear what it's saying? 'Cause I don't.
No, but a lot of mimics work in like proximity, so like the closer you get to another mimic, the better you can understand its telepathy.
All right.
So I immediately make my way to Nimbus and I dive into his fluff.
Home sweet home. Why is all of my furniture sticky?
there's been a lot that's happened in this dungeon. I guess Discount's not aware, but I mean, you can put things together. Traps are traps, and Nimbus is Nimbus.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, I will find Telderon somewhere in Nimbus's fluffy butt, and I will attempt to speak to it.
Okay. So you will do that. In the meantime, let's get back to Arminda, who has come face to face with Nimbus's wolf side. Arminda, you see Nimbus's wolf side staring directly at you from maybe 20 feet away.
I won't do anything. I'm just looking for a way out. Calm down.
The wolf growls at you and begins to move back as if it's ready to start sprinting at you.
And this help? And I just make a wool wall shoot up in between them?
Oh my god, yes.
That's so cool.
It just jumps into a pile of fluff and can't get through.
Definitely can do that. Nimbus, why don't you talk to Arminda? She can hear you and you can hear her.
Arminda, Nimbus, checking in. Hello, test.
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you for the wall. I'm almost there. Just a little bit more, and I'll get to the point where I know how we get out.
Okay.
Arminda is still swimming in the fluff.
For lack of a better word.
Yeah.
I'll try and keep the wolf busy.
Yeah, please do. He doesn't seem very pleased that I'm here.
No, he's rarely pleased about anything.
I should have picked the frog.
Nimbus, you can kind of move that wall further and further back to allot Arminda more room to move. And eventually, Arminda, you will come across the specific memory that you're looking for.
Arminda sees where they left off and how they began the way down to the dungeon.
So essentially, Arminda is going to have a mental image, a video loop running through her head of how to get back.
Exactly.
So yeah, Arminda, you can end the spell and retreat from Nimbus's mind. Arminda, as you are ending the spell, you feel an anger that is projected outwards to you as your magical mind, another astral projection of you, drifts away from Nimbus and back into your body. You feel that rage, and you see not the wolf. You see Nimbus, an astral projection of him, but with red eyes like the wolf, and it's mad at you, and it slashes you with one of his horns, and you are gonna take 16 points of psychic damage.
Nimbus, what did you do?
Okay.
Once again, Arminda, you know that is not the wolf. That was Nimbus.
Am I aware of what happened?
No, because you can't. This is kind of seeing into almost the astral plane, kind of. Seeing projections of astral beings. You can't see that.
I will take that healing potion. I mean,
Okay.
at least half of it, because psychic damage sounds bad.
Nimbus also has healing if you need it. You just have to let him know that you're injured.
You just injured me.
Nimbus doesn't know that.
I don't want to take anything from you, sheep.
But yeah,
Oh my
Arminda,
God.
you now have the key to escaping the dungeon.
Okay, let's go, everyone. I have the key. I am the master. Follow me.
All right, so Arminda, you are going to lead the way, and because you're going the way that you came, all the traps this way have already been set off, and you know that they're on some sort of timer, so they haven't reset yet, so you're good to go. You don't have to be too cautious, but still, you want to be somewhat careful.
Yeah.
As you're going, you can hear Maggie and Cubber talking to themselves, just being like, "Oh my god, my favorite flavor of ice cream is pistachio too."
Everyone, follow me.
Lucky and Slippy are also there, and they're also talking about that and just being like, "Oh, so you like this? Oh, I like that." Slippy's like, "Yeah, I love everything."
Oh my god.
Aw, Slippy.
Can Arminda and Nimbus and Cloudy make perception checks?
Ooh, 17.
I got a nat one.
Ooh. Cloudy only got a 9, so she doesn't really see much. So Arminda, as you were leading the group through here, and you don't realize this because it's a nat 1, Arminda is getting you all lost. She doesn't know the direction she's supposed to be going. She thinks she does, but she doesn't. She's getting you
I
all
know,
further
sorry.
lost into the dungeon. But nobody knows this.
Oh no!
All right. So, Discount, back to you. You are looking for Telderon, the slaying sword, and you can kind of sense it out because the whispers that you're hearing from it get stronger and louder the closer you get. So you can kind of use that as a way to direct yourself. So you do eventually come across Telderon, and what do you do when you find it?
Maggie, do you hear that? Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. I can't tell what it's saying though. We're already so close. This usually isn't the case with mimics, but I know that this sword is kind of, I guess in mimic speak, this sword is kind of like an undead creature.
Here goes nothing.
And I reach one hand out and touch this hilt.
Upon touching the hilt, you hear, it's Grogmere. It's Grogmere's lair. This is where to find it. This is where you need to go. You need to reattach the sword back to the blade. You need to complete us. You need to save the day. You need to save the world. You need to save us. Telderon, please help. Please, please, please. You hear all of that like super, super fast, really loud.
Ah!
Discount. You get a whole miasma of visions that now are implanted into your head. You now have not only the knowledge of how to escape the dungeon, but you also have the knowledge of where to find Grogmere and thus find the legendary heroes.
Holy sheep.
That I am.
I mean, half the time. I mean, when you wolf out, it's a little unholy. Okay, so well, first off,
Maggie, do you hear this?
Baggy's like, yeah, I don't know what all of that is. I don't know any person named Cloak or Margulies or Valchem or Trayson. I don't know any of those people.
But those are our friends and family. Cloak raised me.
Oh,
Cloak is my human.
okay. Well, I guess the sword knows where to find them, but are we supposed to do that? We're just little creatures. I'm basically like a type of bug, I think.
We are mimics. We can be anything, I think. I haven't tested.
I scramble out of Nimbus's fluff and I look around and so we're like totally lost apparently.
Do you say that as discount?
No. And I'm just realizing we're like having a moment of where are we going? Why are we going this way? And I just grab Nimbus by the horns and I'm like, this is not the way! And I just immediately like point Nimbus in the right direction. Like, that's the way.
Okay.
What?
It's walking that way.
What do you mean, okay? Arminda said it's this way. She like read your mind or whatever.
Arminda is wrong and it's this way.
I mean, to be fair, it's my
Cubber
mind.
like covers
so-
his little beak. He's like, oh, ooh.
Not now, son.
Arminda
are
read my
going
mind, so I wouldn't really trust my mind over Discount. And Discount seems confident, so...
We are, and I also have more information. I know where everyone is.
Yeah, we're all here, in the dungeon.
No, not them. Falcom and Margulies and Cloak.
Cubber just like real quickly walks up and is like, hi, Papa. Good to see you.
Cubber, my boy, you're here too.
Yeah, it's the Dungeon of Friends.
Who is going to take Discount's lead here in that? Arminda, I will say, based on the fact that you're like kind of here now, seeing everything, maybe you're beginning to realize that like it feels like we've kind of been here a little bit longer and you've run into a few traps that have been set off and be like, those are supposed to be set off already. So maybe you're starting to doubt the vision you got from Nimbus.
Let's follow the frog. I'm not wrong, but let's follow the frog.
I am
And I catch myself before I say mimic.
chameleon. It's a reptile. It's that way.
Whatever, frog.
And so, I guess I get on top of Nimbus's head and I just start pointing in whatever direction, kind of like some weird reptilian dowsing object, like this way, this way, this way.
And you are all able to, following Discount's very specific instructions, because it does get down to the point where it's like, literally, don't step with your left foot. Like, just trust me. You are all able to get out of here relatively unscathed. Still some, traps and stuff are set off. At one point, there's like a huge boulder that comes rushing down that you all have to run from. Maggie's able to pick up most of you and just fly, and the rest can keep up by foot. And you do get to what looks like the exit of the dungeon. Do you exit?
Yes.
I want the treasure.
Okay. So you do.
I want the treasure!
So you do exit.
Poop!
And upon doing so, everybody here is going to see Discount's hat grow spider legs, throw itself off of Discount, turn into a rug with a face, and be like, and Discount, you hear it saying, "Oh, I'm finally outside. Oh, it feels so nice out here, the sunshine."
Wait, no! Maggie! You're supposed to be hiding! They're gonna hurt you! No!
And I'm assuming, I don't know if I'm screaming it out loud or telepathically because I'm clearly panicking.
Uh-huh.
And I just start I turn around to everyone else and I'm just like,
Don't touch them! That's Maggie! We're friends now.
Your hat is a rug?
What just happened?
We'll find out next time on A Familiar Journey. Hello, listeners. We hope you enjoyed this episode of A Familiar Journey. Look forward to new episodes every other week as we follow our animal adventurers on this exciting quest. Make sure to follow Brain Adventures on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thanks for listening.